The paranormal debunkers had built their reputation on exposing frauds and finding rational explanations for supposed hauntings, but nothing in their scientific approach had prepared them for what awaited inside the Blackwood Estate. Dr. Sarah Wilson, the team's skeptical leader and physicist, frowned at her instrument as they registered impossible energy readings that defied every natural law she'd built her career upon. Across the mansion, former magician and professional debunker Mike Chen watched in horror as objects began to defy gravity, a phenomenon he'd spent 15 years proving was always just clever trickery. Tech specialist Jessica Moore captured undeniable evidence as her camera revealed what the naked eye couldn't see, a full-bodied apparition that matched historical records of Lady Blackwood, who had vanished mysteriously in 1897. Audio engineer Ray Patel felt his skin crawl as his recorder played back the desperate pleas of a child who, according to local records, had died of tuberculosis in that very room over a century ago. Historical researcher Alex Morgan discovered that the house's unusual architecture wasn't just Victorian eccentricity. The blueprints revealed deliberate design elements meant to amplify supernatural energy from the ley lines running beneath the foundation. As night fell completely, the paranormal activity escalated beyond anything documented in modern ghost hunting, forcing the team to acknowledge that their understanding of reality had fundamental gaps. In a hidden room, Sarah discovered the journal of Professor Edmund Blackwood, a pioneering quantum physicist from the 1890s who had scientifically documented his experiments in bridging the gap between our world and what he called the adjacent frequency of existence. Combining their scientific expertise with Blackwood's arcane research, the team realized they weren't just witnessing ghosts. They were experiencing a convergence of multiple timelines that had been triggered by their presence in the house. As they left Blackwood Estate at dawn, the paranormal debunkers weren't just taking with them irrefutable evidence of the supernatural. They were carrying the responsibility of rewriting the very scientific principles they had once used to disprove such phenomena. Their skepticism had been their greatest scientific tool, but now their newfound belief opened doors to questions far more profound than whether ghosts existed. They now had to determine what these entities wanted and why the barrier between worlds was growing thinner by the day.